Welcome back. We're ending our show today with an author who is here from the island, not far from where I grew up, in fact. His name is George Mercer. It's lovely to have you here.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yeah. On the counter here, we have two of his books that he has had published recently. These are both fictional, but he also writes nonfiction. Welcome to the show, but I also have to tell people you worked as a national park warden for 30 years in this country.
Yeah, 35 years. Started in Terra Nova National Park in Newfoundland, worked our way across the country in 6 different national parks.
And how did you like that career?
Oh, it was amazing, and we ended up, so in 2004, we ended up on the east or west coast on working in Gulf Islands National Park, helping to establish a new national park in BC, so it was great.
You know what a lovely way to end your career, because of course the Gulf Islands are gorgeous. I've boated through them.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen more of it than I have, but it really is a treasure.
Yeah, no, it's a phenomenal area. And I mean, I have to say, you know, of the 6 parks that we've worked in, they've all been amazing. And of course, all of our national parks are amazing because they wouldn't be national parks if they weren't. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
So you've now made your home the island, and this is where you're going to retire.
So originally from Newfoundland, but well, we're in on Vancouver Island now. We'll see. Hard to say where we'll end up.
Yeah. I'm trying to hear for your Newfie accent.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure.
You won't hear it. Yeah,
no?
It's been a long time.
There's
I left
a little bit there.
Maybe I left when I was 25. So
sure.
And then yeah, I retired 4 years ago, and then always had a passion for writing, and was thinking of nonfiction, but did a couple fiction courses and was encouraged to pursue it. So now I'm writing the first fiction series about Canadian national parks.
Which is awesome, because you can draw on all of your information and then put some characters into it and have some fun with it.
Yeah.
The first of the 2 we're going to talk about is Dyed in the Green. I believe the setting for this is the Gulf of St. Lawrence off of Cape Breton Island. It sounds like a situation at sea on a boat where there's some tumultuous relationships taking place between the different people.
It starts that way, but actually the main story is settled on the Cabot Trail, Cape Breton Highlands National Park in Cape Breton. And yeah, the story actually starts on a fishing boat, but really the story is about poachers and park wardens, sort of the quintessential park warden story, but and each book's going to be different, but that one, my characters, Ben Matthews and Kate Jones, 2 national park wardens, are dealing with a notorious poacher in the community. And also the challenge of the fact that poaching is sort of viewed as a way of life. So they're trying to sort of yeah, cut in and actually deal with this notorious poacher and actually bring him to justice.
And poaching is a problem right across the country. I had another author on my show, Randy Nelson, who is from Kamloops, and he wrote a book about poaching as well. It's an issue everywhere, so it's interesting that ties into your story.
Yeah, absolutely, and poaching will come out in some other stories as well. The plan is that my final book, if I can get to this one, it's going to be a book called The Rhino's Horn about poaching of elephants and rhinos in Africa. So that would involve an exchange ranger who exchanges with my main character in that. But that's hopefully book 6 in the series.
Did you ever get there as a part of your career?
I haven't, you know, but that's sort of my goal. I won't write about it until I can get there. So I'm really hoping to get to Tanzania sometime over the next few years.
Fantastic. The other book on the coffee table, Wood Buffalo. Let's talk about that quickly.
Yeah, so my characters leave Cape Breton. They end up in Wood Buffalo, and they land in the middle of this controversy around a plan or a proposal to slaughter the park's entire bison population. And also at the same time, this was actually a true proposal back in the day. It never did come to light. But also at the same time, a local elder who could be quite influential, and he's against this proposed slaughter. He disappears. So my characters are charged with trying to dealing with the pro-slaughter forces and actually trying to find this trapper who could help turn the tide against this issue.
Sounds very interesting. Now, these are the first 2 of how many that you're hoping to put together?
So the plan is 5 for sure. I'm hoping to do the 6th book as well, but so first 2 out now, and then I'm working on a book called Jasper Wild, which will be out this summer, set in Jasper National Park and dealing with the pressures of development in national parks. Each book I'm trying to deal with issues that face our Canadian national parks.
That's excellent. What a wealth of experience you've had for 35 years working in various areas of the country. So you have an appreciation for our parks that is huge, and these books really tie that together. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, my real objective is actually to use fiction, take a fictional approach to try and attract readers to our national parks.
Absolutely. I understand you also have a nonfiction site, writenature.com. Is the people that go to that will also see something else?
Yeah, I mean, well, there's not a lot of current information on there right now, but I do have a hope at some point to bring my writing around to nonfiction, to try and attract more kids in that, get kids into nature and writing about nature, and maybe away from technology or incorporating technology with that. But yeah, try and get more kids involved with the natural world.
So healthy. George, we're out of time. What a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank
you for being
Susan.
here.
I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. We also want to mention, though, that George is going to be at Chapters tomorrow from 1 until 3 in the afternoon doing a book signing. Both of these books, if you'd like to meet George, you are more than welcome to come to Chapters tomorrow. You can also check him out online, georgemercer.com.